How's everybody doing on this morning? On this great Sunday morning? If you're alive and well, you ought to be happy. You ought to be thanking God that you woke up this morning because it's another day that you didn't have to see, or you had to be, or you didn't have to wake up. God put breath in your lungs. He touched you early this morning to wake up. So just take the time out today to say, thank you, Jesus. And man, oh man, oh man, what a week it has been. What a week it has been. It's been so much stuff to come out in the news, so much that's going on, so much of so much of so much stuff that's going on to where well one side can do something and the other side do it back and they get upset about it. Like it's all right for them to do it, but when we do it back to them, oh it's an uproar and it's always well we want to counsel this person, to counsel that person. No, turn around is fair play. If you don't want something to be done to you, don't do it to someone else. If you don't want to be judged, don't judge anybody else. The Bible said, do not judge. If you judge someone, you will be judged yourself accordingly, according to whatever it is that may goes on. And nobody on this earth has the right to say one group is better than another group. God created us equal. God created us in his image. As it says in Genesis 1:27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. So no one has the right or has the right to speak ill will of you because of your political views, because of what you may support or what you don't support. That's one thing about this country. We have freedom of speech. We have rights to whether we want to do this or do that, as long as you're doing it in a lawful, abiding way. A lawful, abiding way. That's what the Constitution is for. That's one thing about what makes the country what it is. You have the right. You have rights. You have to know your rights. You have to know your rights. You have to speak out against stuff that's wrong. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat or whatever it is. No president is above the law. We answer to only one person, and that's God himself. God leads us all. And until we put that back into certain places, this world's not going to get any better. Especially when you got people that's running the country that's always trying to hide the truth. But the truth will come out. The truth is the light. The truth will come out. It'll come out. The truth will come out. Just give it time and the truth will come out. There's so much going on. We're trying to cover up the truth. But you can't cover up the truth. The truth is the truth. They're trying to hide them files. But them files, the truth will be revealed. Whether it be revealed right now, whether it be revealed next year, or whatever else, the truth is going to come out. You can't hide the truth. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Hello. And let's talk about this search. Let's talk about this situation with the comedian that came out and made a joke about Erica Kirk. By no means, he wasn't picking on that lady because she lost a husband. Nobody celebrates anybody's death, but turn around and fair play. They wanted to sit around and they wanted to make this man to be something that he wasn't. They wanted to make this man out to be a savior what he wasn't. Facts is facts. The man did not like minority people. The man did not. The man did not like minorities. So for people just to come out and think that, put him on a pedestal, and then try to put his wife up, his widow on a pedestal when she's not, the stuff is wrong. Hypocrite. I mean, you can be critical. He's a comedian. You can do whatever you want in this country. But soon as when someone comes out and they do something, hello Jacob, when someone comes out and they say something about a minority group or something like that, people are quiet. But as soon as you say something about a Caucasian or someone like that, it's an uproar. People need to be canceled. But it's all right for people to sit around and talk about minorities, immigrants, like we're less than. But we're not. We're all God's children. We're not. We're all of God's children, regardless. We all have the same rights. We all have the same abilities in life. And if you don't like it, oh well. White people are not better than black people. Black people are not better than white people. Foreigners are not better than American people. We're all God's people. What do you think God would say today if he seen some of the stuff that's going on the earth? God is not pleased. God is not pleased. And whatever you do down here, you're going to be judged for it when you go there. You're going to be judged for it. You're going to be judged accordingly. So we all need to get our lives together. We all need to get our lives together. And I mean, you got people, when the president of the United States comes out and says he's glad somebody's dead, and everybody is silent about it. Nobody has openly told the president that was wrong. I won't make him come out and say nothing about it. This is what's deeply troubling about this whole world and this whole community. This just it's crazy. It's crazy. It's craziness. It's just craziness. You got a president that can come out and mock people without anything being said, anything that's being said, anything that's being done. Anything that's being done. But no one will say anything to this man because they scared. They all want power. They all money hungry. They all looking at like, oh, what can you do for me? But you know what? What would they do if they laid down and died tonight? What would happen? Are they prepared? No, they're not. This is a time to unite people, have people coming together. And this administration, these people, they want to separate. They want to cause separating and division in this country. And it's wrong. It's wrong. People are being punished because of the color of their skin. Normally I don't talk about this stuff on my page, but hey, it's newsworthy. It's newsworthy. It's newsworthy. It's newsworthy. It's time for everybody to wake up. It's time for America to wake up. Because we've had Republican presidents before, but we've never had one like this before that's causing so much chaos and talks about other administrations as if to say he's the best thing since sliced bread when he's not. He's human like all of us. And God has ways to humble people. God has ways to humble people. God has ways to humble people. And he will humble people. Since day one, since day one, when he came in the presidency, minorities have been under attack. They're trying to strip away all the rights, taking DEI to everything. Don't want you to learn about slavery and history and stuff. You can't erase slavery. You can't. You can't try to whitewash it. You can't try to act like it don't happen. It didn't happen because it happened. And the only reason they want to whitewash it and try to make it seem like it happened because it makes them look bad. It makes them look guilty. Everybody knows history. Everybody knows what happened in history on them slave ships. Minority women when they were slaves being beaten and raped by white men on the slave owners. Let's talk about it. Because it happened. You can't whitewash that stuff. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, people like that, they did not just march. They marched for our rights. They didn't have their blood, sweat, and tears just to die in vain. They marched, they fought, they did everything they could so we could have these rights. And for someone to come in and try to just like erase history, can't erase history. You can't erase history. You can't erase history at all. They can try, but it won't prevail. But it won't prevail. And like I said, you have to look at these things. One side can talk about this and talk about that, put this group of people down and this and that, but then when it's done back, everybody gets so in an uproar talking about, oh, they need to be canceled, they need to be canceled. No, they don't need to be canceled. Y'all should have had this same energy for the person that said it before it came to this. Before it even came to this. We don't have to agree. We all have our own opinions, but when you see something being done that's wrong, you got to speak out. Can't turn no blind eye. Like, this is not, this is not, this is not. We in 2026, and we still dealing with racial issues, racism, and it's sitting right in front of our face to where can't nobody see what's going on in America. That minorities are under attack. That minorities are under attack. That minorities are under attack. And we're under attack by the people that's running this country. There was a report that came out the other day about Pete Hitt, whatever the man's name is, didn't promote 3 black officers in the military, talking about Trump don't want to stand next to black women. But do you think anybody has said anything about it or come out and said that's not true? Even if they do come out and say it's not true, we all know how this administration feels about minorities in this country. We all know. We all know how they feel about minorities in this country. We all know how they feel about minorities. We all know. And Trump has been sued for discrimination in the past. If you don't believe it, look it up. Look it up if you don't believe me. Look it up if you don't believe me. Right. Them 5 young men they called the Central Park Five. He wished death on them. And then they come to find out years later they were innocent. Welcome in. If you're in here, hit the like, hit the like, hit the thumbs up. But I know one thing I do know. America can do better. And I oppose this war. What are we at war for? When they bombed Iran the first time, Iran hadn't done anything. They wasn't building nothing. This is a war that Israel wanted. This is a war that Israel wanted. Israel wanted this war, and they found a stupid enough president to do it. Israel wanted this war. America didn't want this. But when you got an incompetent president, you think he knows better than anybody in the world, this is what you get. And that's why protests are running. That's why protests are happening around the world. No kings. America ain't run by no kings. He want to be a king so bad till it's pitiful. Man, he's so obsessed with former president. If he was half the man that Obama was, he wouldn't always mention Obama. He wouldn't. People stayed silent when he mocked the Obamas and put their heads on apes. But as soon as somebody comes out and talk about Erica Kirk, it's an uproar. Talking about he needs to be canceled. He needs to be that. He needs to be. No, don't cancel a man. That man had a right. He got freedom of speech. What's going on, Tenneke? Good morning. I'm just in here talking about some of the crazy stuff going on in this world, Ten. About how the double standard is real out here. How if you black in America and you say something about somebody, they want to cancel you. But soon as you mock a white person or a Caucasian person, everybody's in an uproar. They want to cancel you or do this and do that to you or take you to court. Just like I was sitting there saying, I don't know, before you came here, I was talking about this Erica Kirk situation. And they sitting up here trying to make her husband out to be something he's not. And all the stuff that he said about minority people. And as soon as he get murdered by God, gets murdered, God rest his soul. Don't nobody have the right to murder no one, but they want to try to make him out to something he ain't, and then try to put his widow up on a pedestal that she's not. And somebody makes fun of her. Oh, they want to be in an uproar. But no, keep that same energy going on when you talked about the former president. That same energy. And it's crazy. It's a sad world we live in. Yep. He never showed didn't. he didn't mention no names. But he didn't mention no names. But she got offended. So that tells you right there she guilty. She guilty already. Cause he ain't mentioned no names. He didn't mention no names. He mentioned not one name. And she was mad, upset. She already knew. She already knew. These people are, man, these people are sad. It's just sad. It's just sad, 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 sad. If, like I say, if you're not guilty, why you gonna say something? Why would you say something if you're not guilty? They've been doing it so long. They've been doing it. I know. I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. I seen it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Comedians can't even be comedians no more. Comedians can't be comedians no more. If it don't fit the narrative. Yeah. I'm sick of that too. Yeah, it's like you say something about somebody and they getting their feelings. They getting their feelings. And you can't say this about me. You can't. No, yes you can. Just like the stuff going on around here on YouTube, Ten. It's crazy. People can sit around and talk about you, and then as soon as you get mad, as soon as they get mad, oh, I'm taking you to court. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. No, no, don't take nobody to court. You talk just as much crap about people, but then when you wanna, and then when somebody stands up to you, you want to get mad or throw it back in your face. Want to get mad, and it's not right. And it's like all I always say. People like you, C-Dog, Yolanda, Peanut, all of y'all are growing. That y'all content is growing, and as soon as y'all content start growing, people wanna people wanna people wanna try to spin a narrative that hating on y'all because y'all content growing. But they don't realize that if they would stop doing some of the stuff they were doing, their content could grow too. Their content could grow too. Nobody should have the right to tell anybody which way to do or how to do it on this internet. If you don't want to be talked about, if you don't want to be, if you don't want yourself being associated with certain things, do better yourself. Do better yourself. Do better yourself. For people just to sit around and to hate on people like you, hate on Tox, just plain out hate for anybody. I know you don't. We all do it for fun, but some of these crazy people, they don't know they so miserable. They so miserable inside. Me too. Some of these people are so miserable, Ten, that it's just crazy. And just like I told you the other day, last Sunday, I was sitting there and I was listening when you went live and you was talking about the judge and talking about all this crazy stuff that she been doing, and and then Tops came on there and she was talking. I'm like, this lady is so obsessed with y'all that she can't go on about her business. Thank you, Ten. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it's crazy. When y'all come out and y'all tell y'all stories about what this lady done to y'all and how she done it, she get mad. But it's the truth. She knows she messed over. She knows she messed over Tops. She knows she messed over Tops. She messed over Tops. She took advantage of Tops when Tops was down. And I truly believe that. She took advantage of Tops when Tops was down. Yeah, she does. She took advantage of Tox, and she's still trying to, and she's still trying to bring Tox down, but it won't work. The devil can't ever work. The devil won't win, regardless. The devil won't. The devil won't win regardless. That's why I'm proud that Tox is just she doing what she doing. She's not paying it no mind. She keep doing what she's doing. Yes, she is. She's real strong. She's real strong. And I look at people like you. I look at people like Yolanda. How far Yolanda has come from, and the growth that she's made. She made some great growth. You too. All the stuff, all the stuff that that y'all went through with certain content creators, and where y'all at now, that speak volumes because y'all elevated. Y'all have elevated. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I mean, everybody's doing well, and when they see y'all, when they see y'all getting, when y'all getting big and y'all content's growing, and these other people and the people from the past see it, they don't like it because they want to try to bring you back down to their level. They want to bring you back down to their level. They want to bring you back down to their level, but it's not. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. They can throw stones, they can throw rocks, they can try to throw everything at you, but it's still not going to work. Just like it. I don't know. Did you did you see did you happen to catch C Dove live yesterday when they were talking about sparking them still up to the same mess again? They just need to let it go. C Dove don't be thinking about them crazy people over there. He been doing this he been doing this stuff on Epstein's files, and doing a great job. Hell of a job he been doing. But these people, they so obsessed and so crazy and want to be so irrelevant that they want to try to bring somebody else down. When they don't realize that, yeah, I get you, I get you, I get you. And I mean, it's just crazy. People just crazy. People just need to learn how to move on, and get re-elevate themselves. Cause anybody can do it if they put their mind to it. If you wanna do better, you can do better. If you don't want to do better, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And in time, God will deal with them people. In due time, God will deal with them people. There's always messing with people, always trying to bring people down. God has a way to show you. Yeah, karma, you're right. You reap what you sow. Whatever you put out there in the atmosphere, it's gonna come back to you tenfold. Best to believe that. It's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Just like I say, the stuff that's going on in this world right now, every one of these people that's in charge, that that's trying to protect, that's trying to protect, trying to cover up. Yep, that's exactly why you won yours. That's exactly why you won your case, Tim. Exactly. But like I say, the stuff that's going on in this world, that's trying to that these people are trying to keep trying to protect Trump from this and trying to protect him from that. Whether he answers for it down here, one day he's gonna close his eyes and he's gonna have to stand before God himself and explain and explain this and explain Why was this and why was that? Because you can't lie to God. God knows all. Can't lie to him. He knows everything. He knows everything. You can't keep nothing from him. And the people that's covering up stuff, they're just as guilty as he is. They're just as guilty as he is. And I just, for the life of me, I don't understand how some minorities in this world will vote for a person like Trump, knowing his background, knowing his track record, with African American people, Mexican people. This man has never liked minority people in his life, contrary to what they want you to think and what you want you to believe. He has never liked minorities. And it's truly saddening when I see minority people standing up for this man, when they know what he's doing in this country, when they know what he's doing to when they know what he's doing to the African American community, what he's doing, when he can openly come out and call Africa a blank country, a blank country. It goes to show you what's going on. It goes to show you. And the people that he's around is just like him. It's just like him. Birds of the same feathers flock together. But we have to put the truth out there. We have the ability to put the truth out. We have the ability to speak the truth. We have the ability to speak the truth. We have the ability to do what's right. And any person with a good conscience would do the right thing. Would do the right thing. And you know, when I sit here and think about this world and the way it's going, I pray constantly about my kids and their future and everything. I pray so much about my son, and just the thinking about when he gets older in this world, what it would be like for a black man himself, for a black man in this country. Because you know, if the people running this country is thinking that way, their kids are thinking the same way. So you have to, yeah, 10. I got 3 kids, 10. I got 3. And my son graduates from college this year. In May, my son graduates from college in May. Amen. Yes, it is, 10. Yes, it is. Yeah, he graduated in May, and he told me the other day he got a job offer. So I'm proud of him. Proud of all 3 of them. I got 2 girls and a boy. Thank you, G. Thank you, 10. Yes. Yep. But like I say, us as a community, we gotta teach our kids about the future. We gotta let them know what to do and how to do it, because we're the only race in the country that has to watch what we do or watch what we say, because we'll be being judged just by the color of our skin. And it shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way. But as long as God is on our side, we got this. Yeah. Yep. That is so important. Credit score is so important. Because you can't get nothing without those. You cannot get nothing without those. And they would try to hold you down. They'll try to hold you down about that stuff. For real. For real, for real. We need to learn, teach them about that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Credit, yes. Yes, yes, yes. For real. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. Like I say, I'm getting ready to get on out of here and enjoy this Sunday. But I thought I'd just come live. Thank you, T, and I appreciate yours too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting ready to get on out of here so I can start this day. But just always remember, God is in control. Or whatever it is that we're doing, God is in control. You too, great Sunday, you and your kids. And just remember, let go and let God, and have a great day. Have a great Sunday. And until next time, God loves you, and so do I. And thank you again for being here, team. And until next time, God bless.